Good morning, everybody. My name is Andrew Noe, and I am the principal at Zeta South Bronx Elementary School. I am so thankful for all of the families that came out today in support of our families to stand together for those that are being wronged by the New York City Department of Education. Today, these families are going to share their stories with you directly, but I am going to also quickly share why we are here today. At the 11th hour, right before our admissions lottery into our school, the city's Department of Education decided to deny pre-kindergarten seats to 31 of our Zeta South Bronx siblings. These are families who have siblings enrolled in our school, but the DOE is refusing to let their siblings attend the same school as their brothers and sisters. Our families are counting on being able to send their siblings to our school. The seats are available and our school is ready to serve them. Why is the DOE splitting up our families and forcing parents to complicate their lives with multiple drop-offs for their children? Why is the DOE making things harder on our families? As you've heard, are disproportionately affecting our Bronx families and the learning of their students. At Zeta South Bronx, 90% of our students meet grade level standards at the end of the year. Our students grew one full reading level on average despite the challenges of last year. Our families and our students see these wins for their kids, and the community as a whole sees it too. There is a major reason why we saw such a high demand for our pre-K seats. For the upcoming school year, our school received pre-kindergarten applications from 348 families. That is nearly 6.5 applications per seat. But instead of working with us to support our Bronx families as they recover from the pandemic, the DOE is instead denying 31 siblings a seat at our school. That is dozens of brothers and sisters who are going to be split apart, and 31 families who are going to be forced to juggle the demands of dropping off multiple students at different locations in the morning. It is outrageous for the city to deny siblings in our communities the opportunity to attend Zeta preschool. City Hall needs to be working with our schools to help our communities recover from the pandemic equitably, because every child, no matter what their zip code or what neighborhood they are from, deserves access to high-quality education. High-quality education that sets them up to be successful and make it to college and beyond. Our message to the DOE and to City Hall is very clear. Don't deny 31 Bronx students a seat at their sibling school. With that, I am going to turn it over to Jennifer Lucena, our academic director of Zeta South Bronx, who oversees our pre-K program.
Zeta South Bronx School. I am so honored to give back to my community as a leader at Zeta South Bronx as I oversee our pre-K program. This is why I wanted to speak today. I see myself and all of our families in our community because I grew up in a community just like theirs. My family knew from the beginning that having a seat in a high-quality school would be everything for me. I was lucky. I was admitted to a high-quality performing arts school through an audition process. But most of my community did not have access to that opportunity. Because of this, it has been my mission as an educator to make sure that every single New York City parent has the same choice of finding and sending their children to an excellent school like Zeta. I'm also a mom. I have a 4-year-old daughter, Mila. Like all parents here, I would do anything for my daughter. One of the most important things to me is making sure that Mila has access to excellent educational opportunities. Even though much has changed since I was a child growing up in New York City, many things are still the same. Access to great education is still not equal in the city. Things are still so hard for so many families. I understand what it means to have to juggle my job with doing what is right for my family. I know those challenges. This is why I'm outraged by the DOE's decision. It is hurting working families. It is hurting our community, and it doesn't have to be this way. We have space for our 31 siblings. I'm here, and I am ready to serve those littlest learners. There is no reason, besides politics, for this decision that is creating so much hardship for our families. Every day at Arrival for the last 2 years, I have seen dozens of our younger siblings waiting eagerly at the door for their turn to come to Zeta. They have been looking forward to this moment, the moment to come to our school with our older siblings. I cannot accept that the city is taking this opportunity away from our pre-K siblings. I cannot accept that the DOE's decision to make it hard for our families who already have so much on their plates. I urge the city and the DOE to look at the strength of our community here today and to listen to our concerns. They have the power to right this wrong. With that, I'll turn it over to Adriana Ramirez, the Zeta South Bronx Parent Association Vice President.
Good morning. My name is Adriana Ramirez, and I am Vice President of the Parent Association here at Zeta South Bronx. I'm a proud Zeta mom to 2 wonderful boys, Lucas, my 2nd grader, and Mateo, my kindergartner. I know the difficulties parents in our community face in finding a high-quality school. That is why I'm so glad that my children won seats to attend Zeta South Bronx. It was truly winning the lottery, a lottery they won together. They had both thrived in school. They love their teachers, their friends, and the many activities Zeta offers them that they did not have access to before. But most of all, they love going to school together. I am outraged and saddened that there are parents in my community who are not getting the same opportunity. Parents who found Zeta and want a seat for one of their child, but have their pre-K child on a wait list because of the DOE's decision. It's just not fair, and that is why I am speaking here today. We are a community at Zeta. When one of us is struggling, we all stand up. That is what you're seeing here today. This is the strength of the South Bronx community. DOE, we, the South Bronx families, do not accept your decision. You cannot do this to our community. Zeta is ready to serve and keep kids together. Why are you forcing families to split apart their children? My community is here with me today to tell you that we need to be heard. Don't tell me that our community does not need this. We are telling you we do. Your claim that there is not enough community demand to justify our pre-K seats is is insulting to the families here who have been impacted by your decision. It is insulting that you say we don't need excellent schools for our children to access Zeta together. Please put yourself in our shoes and see the situation from our eyes. I can barely begin to scratch the surface of how inconvenient it is to manage the drop-off, pickup, and other challenges that come with sending children to different schools. It just doesn't make sense. But please also put yourself in the shoes of our kids. It is so hard emotionally for our children, especially our young pre-K children who are just 4 years old, to be split from their older siblings. Our children do everything together. They are attached at the hip. It is devastating that you are splitting up children who share this kind of bond. Parents, know in your heart what the best choice for their children, and we should be able to make our choice for our kids. We have 31 families here who have had their choice taken away. DOE, Mayor Adams, Chancellor Banks, please listen to the South Bronx community and grant us these 31 pre-K seats. Help us keep kids together. One family, one school. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Ms. Jatna Morales, for whom this issue hits very close to home.
My name is Jatna Morales. I'm here today because my family has been impacted by the DOA decision. My son Yanciel is a kindergarten at Zeta. I applied for Yanciel to attend Zeta South Bronx because I want him to have the best opportunity and the best education. When I found Zeta, I love what I saw. I knew that's what would work for us. We are a family who will be supported. I'm so happy with Yanciel, how he is today. I cannot believe how much he grew, how much he knows, how much he learned. There are many days that he comes at home and teaches me. He's motivated and excited to go to school every day. My family has been so happy by hearing us. So of course, we applied for our 5 years old Daniel to attend PK this coming year. I'm the last student that Daniel do not get a seat to attend Zeta PK. Instead, he's on waiting list. Daniel comes to school every day to drop Yanciel. He has waited for this moment, but then Zeta is broken. My boys do everything together. They do everything together. They cannot imagine how they not getting to school together. As a mom, it put me in a possible situation. I need help from our city, for our leaders to make it work. I can do it all. I cannot understand why the DOA and City Hall are making this so hard for me and families like me. I'm trying to give my children an amazing opportunity alive. Major Adam and Shadow's plan. You promise that you will be standing for families. Please stand for us, for me and many other families impacted by the recent situation. I need the opportunity to send my boys to the same school, to see it. We make this work for my life. Do not take the opportunity away from Daniel. Don't take this opportunity away from my community.
That's all we have today. Families, students, teachers, I cannot thank you enough for coming out and supporting.